It was New Year's Eve, and a couple on their way home from a New Year's Eve party was stopped on an empty side street. They were looking at a tree. Have the trees always had buds in winter? I can't remember. They were on a side street, their friends had continued to another party, and it was the end of the world, and they were crying about how little they knew about the trees and about other people and about themselves. One of them urged the other not to worry about it, that everything was going to be fine. Okay, here I am drinking Fiji water in front of the store I bought it, $1.79 tax. And the water. You woke up and walked to Walgreens. It was January, but it was 47 degrees outside, and you were no longer afraid of your pipes freezing, bursting, flooding, damaging, and costing you more money than you make in a year. They walked home, but there was an unmistakable sadness on the ground and in the air and the space between their gloved hands. They walked down the remainder of the street, climbed the stairs, entered the apartment, got into bed. And they lay there, facing each other, unsure whether their clothes were still clinging to their bodies. They held each other closely, and they felt warm. So you were celebrating, one step after another, thinking about all the things you had invented for yourself to think about that day, so you wouldn't have to think about anything real at all.
A lot of lawns are turning brown with new strict water rules. Even though we're going to get some rain, those rules were brought in by the drought. But a local man found the fountain of youth when it comes to keeping your lawn green during dry times. So how is he doing it without using very, very much water?
Anyway, so I decided to do a little research on Fiji water, and
nature has created the best water in history from a time before we started recording it. Bottled at the source, untouched by man. It's Earth's finest water.
But did you also know that 53% of Fiji's population, that's over half, don't have access to clean water?
Whoa. Let's do this again.
And when it comes from Fiji, this is in an ecosystem that is one of the last on Earth that is not touched by man.
It does look very green, very earthy, very earth-friendly rather. It claims to be Earth's finest water.
This bottle is pure aesthetic.
When you press the blue button on the airplane after the coffee flows through you and only the insignificant is left, and a breeze passes by your ankles for 3 seconds from underneath the door that folds, and you feel pleased that you belong in this place between the square button and the door thousands of feet in the air. You feel pleased that you have a role to play, even if it is, in a sense, accidental, in a fragile piece of metal, self-contained, content with the And you feel happy. You feel happy that you actually do have feelings. There was a sense that the bed was beginning to get soaked, or was a gesture toward being soaked, but they couldn't quite tell. They couldn't tell if the thin film of salty water came from their pores or from some other place. It was on the palms of their hands, and it was in their hair, and it was between the folds and the backs of their knees, and it was under their fingernails. The unknowable presence of water on them and on the bed implies the complete inability to comprehend how water could have gotten into them in the first place, through crisscrossing tubes and nebulous systems, and then leave them insignificantly. Was it leaving through their bodies or their eyes? Did it even matter? Where was it coming from? And if it was not coming from them, then from whom was it coming? Who was to blame?
Who's top? What are you gonna do with him? Where does he go? Where are you gonna put him? Okay, flush him. Yep.